Okay, so you want to load a video to your website. Here's a quick overview provided by Adventure Engine on one of the ways you can do it. Now, in this case, we're not necessarily promoting YouTube. The component here is that YouTube is free, and what we found is that with YouTube, viewers don't necessarily have to have QuickTime or Media's viewer. They can just watch the video embedded in your site. Plus, a nice thing for those of you that maybe have storage restrictions, YouTube stores the video for you and they just show it in a streaming sense on your website. Now, be warned that the video content that you upload may actually be a little lesser quality when it goes to YouTube. But for those of you that are struggling with how you can take something that you're recording on your phone cam or a handheld video, how to store it and translate it and convert it and put it online, it does make it a bit easier if you go through the YouTube channel. So let's take a look at what we've done here. Now, I'm doing a bit of a Martha Stewart. I've cooked a little bit before we got online, and alright, I'll fix that spelling mistake. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to get yourself an account on YouTube. It's free, very easy to do. They'll send you your login and you just have to confirm your email address. Now, when you want to load a video, first thing you want to do is you want to put in a title, and for suppliers, now ours is very bland, tour operators, blah blah, but for yours, be sure to indicate what the activity is and where it's taking place, because the beauty of this, YouTube seems to have a bit of an affiliation with Google. Google is now ranking videos quite high. Not all YouTube, don't get me wrong. You can use other formats. This is only if you're struggling with how to do those format implants on your own. Now, the titles and the description do actually factor into how the video itself will be placed in rankings. So be sure to mention your company name, the location of the trip, and what the activity is. And tell us more when it comes to the description. Now, in our case, we're saying this is a short video, it's automated, it's sales, it's tour operators. We're hitting some of the points. For yourselves, the hit points, of course, will again be what activity is it? What is the geography? Perhaps what is the date range? What is the interest range of the activity that's taking place? Is it for families or is it for singles? Activity type, is it hiking or is it fishing? Mention all these things in the description. It is tagged. Now, talking about tags, ironically, they also will ask you for specific tags. This goes back to the old standard with Google or any other search engine. Enter in here things that you want to be found by. In our case, it might be online sales. For you, it might be activity type. Again, going back to geography, your company name, and such like that. Video category. Now, this is the nice thing. For Adventure Engine, bit of a challenge. We have to go into how-to, and we have to compete with all sorts of cooks and various other people who have lots of skills and knowledge. For you, as tour operators, you have your own specific place, travel, and places. So be sure to check this off when you go into video category. Now, of course, it's a demo for us, so I'm going to pick that off. Now, next thing you do is, at this point, we're assuming that you've already taken a video. And the video can be saved in a number of different formats. And then what you want to do is save that onto your hard drive. And once you've entered your description and the name of the video and the tags and the category, go to upload a video. Select a video to update. Now you browse. And again, the video content, it could be a WAV file, a number of different files. Seems like YouTube pretty much picks up every file that we've got out there. So let's take a look. Again, using ours as an example, I'm going to pop through my different hard drive files here and find the one that is suitable, assuming, of course, that my system isn't actually overheating. Pop along and we find online options. Now, this video that we had recorded previously in order to show you during our email, we have it on our website. And on our website, for viewers that click through on our email, they can see it normally in a Windows media format or a QuickTime format. But this doesn't work for every platform and every different PC user out there. So YouTube provides a unique different option. You can embed it right into your website. This means that folks don't have to download different format foundations if they don't have them, and it is quite quick for them to do this. So once it's finished uploading, what you do is then open up, or you send the embedded code to your webmaster. Either or. Now this of course depends on whether or not you're actually managing the website yourself. What does it entail? Well, let's take a look while this one's loading. We'll go to our Macromedia. Now this is our, well, one of our many different systems to talk to our systems. You've got your template in place, and then what you need to do is actually just embed the YouTube code. And this is the nice thing about YouTube, is what it does is it actually gives you right here the name of your it's located. Stick in. And I guess this is kind of what I like about YouTube, is it's very much like what Adventure is, just providing you a very tiny amount of code to stick into your website to do a fairly complex feature. So you place this into your template, you go back to your view model, and you've got your video sitting in here. What does it look like online? For us, what you're looking at is, I know these are incredibly fuzzy, probably in the view of purple work at this point. And this is a caveat. Resources. Certainly look at uploading your videos using a standard QuickTime or another type of format, so that the streamer or the pulled content is coming straight from your video. It does provide a bit better resolution, certainly. What we're looking at right now is, I'll admit it, somewhat hideous. This is a still shot taken from the video. If I click play, and I'm an end consumer now, you can see that the video is loading. It's loading from YouTube. This isn't taking up any space on your server, which for some of you may be quite important if you are controlled by the amount of information that you can store on your server. And now what it'll do, it will include audio, and it will include images, and it will be contained within the screen as we see here. So the video will start playing. You will get a feedback of the audio and video as you see now. See the visual content, the audio content. So because we're in a road, but I will actual URL what this will look like. What we'd want to point out here is this is another way for you to get some video content, which is very important for the adventure travel product online. Helps shoppers convert into buyers, helping them see where your trips take place, what your accommodation looks like, what your look like, what your guides say, their friendliness. All this can be conveyed in video. So be sure to include that type of content. And we're just suggesting for those that might have constraints in regard to their IT, YouTube is something that can be used easily. It's free of charge, and the other benefit, of course, is potentially, who knows, there might be other people out there in the bajillions of different users that may actually view your content and also pass on to friends. So there are a number of different of this. So going back over the system, you record your video, you save it to your hard drive, you go back to YouTube, and you upload the content onto YouTube through your free account. They will provide you with an easy to copy short line of code that you can put into a template page on your website, and then you just link to that. Easy for viewers to see it, easy for you to do. And plus, Google, you know, they're rating videos these days, and they seem to be keeping an eye on YouTube. Surprise, surprise. Big companies staying close. So if you have any questions, be sure to follow up with us. We'd be happy to talk to you about different formats, different ways to do this. Venture Engine, of course, we're all about reservation systems and distributing your trips to agents, partners, and your own websites. But we're also here to help you optimize the great wide world of technology. So feel free to ask us questions, and we're here to help out.